Now let's bring in Dr. Norma Jean Mattei, former president of the American Society of Civil Engineers and a member of the Biden administration's National Infrastructure Advisory Council. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. Many on social media, as you may know, are sharing opinions on possible preventative measures. From your viewpoint as an engineer, could anything have been done to lessen the damage from this kind of impact?
So this bridge, as was mentioned, has been in service for quite a while, about over 40 years, put in service 1977. In 1991, AASHTO, which is the entity that puts together bridge design specifications, published a manual, a specification on vessel collision for highway bridges. So this bridge actually predates that specification. But when you look at the specification, it talks about navigation channel characteristics. It really is trying to get into the probability of one collapse and a probability that the ship pier would be hit. And that includes if a vessel goes off course, human error, poor weather conditions, or loss of power, or the ability to move or steer. And that seems to be the case here. But in my opinion, that's a very large vessel going pretty fast for a vessel of that size, and a direct hit on a pier, a major pier that's holding up a 3-span continuous steel truss bridge. I don't think even if those newer specifications had been used in the design of this bridge, that we would see a bridge stand up to that type of force.
And so the infrastructure bill has opened the door for more bridges to be constructed. Are bridges that have been built more recently, based on those new specifications that you mentioned, are they better capable of sustaining major impact like this?
So maybe not a head-on collision of a vessel at that velocity and of that size, because you're looking at risk. And so what is the probability that a bridge pier there would be hit head on? More than likely, the risk would include a little bit off angle, and you could use a variety of different techniques to either absorb the energy or deflect the vessel. Or in the case of this rebuild, they may want to go with a longer bridge span that gets the major bridge piers further away from the navigation channel. Or in the case of the Sunshine Skyway Bridge that went down in 1980 due to a freighter hitting its pier because of bad weather, they simply replaced that bridge with a bridge that pier was founded on an island. And so the island then would cause a vessel to run aground before it would reach the pier. In the case of Baltimore Harbor, I don't think you have the room.
Really helpful information that you have there. Dr. Norma Jean Mattei, we thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.